I'll tell you honestly, nowhere around here is a safe place because everybody's watching. Once they see a camera out here, they're thinking that we're cops.
Benjamin is a recovering cocaine addict.
A couple poor choices has led my life down a road of utter destruction and completely ruined me.
Megan is a recovering heroin addict.
I would sell drugs in this brown building right here.
I'd come over here to get high because I didn't want to wait.
They're about to take us on a tour of the lives they once led. Lives they're struggling to put behind them.
White House right here is where I got stabbed at.
I'm definitely not getting out of the car here. I grew up in a middle-class neighborhood. It was not a lot of drugs. It was pretty normal.
All you see in my neighborhood is guys in every corner catching drug sales. You see people getting shot at, getting killed.
I grew up with a single mom until about the age of 12 when my mom remarried, and I have a younger brother.
I have one sister. My father died when I was 6 years old.
I loved sports, and I just spent a lot of time with my friends. I was not into anything dangerous in high school.
I was 15 when I got my first gun.
I graduated high school with high honors. I was on the softball team, I was on the yearbook team, I was on the French team. I went to France with my senior class.
I dropped out of high school in 11th grade.
When I was in high school, just the word heroin or the word junkie was scary to me.
I hung out with guys in my neighborhood that all they ever learned is how to sell drugs and do drugs.
Benjamin learned to do the same things.
I started using drugs around 16 years old. I seen one of my friends sniff a couple lines, and I seen how it made him feel, so I tried it myself. And since that day, it's just like, I needed cocaine every day.
My gateway drug really was marijuana, and people used to tell me that, and I never believed them.
Megan's route to addiction was longer and more complicated and didn't start until she was in college.
I just reached a point in my life where I was just really rebellious, and I did whatever I wanted to do, whenever I wanted to do it. Nobody could tell me any different.
After a while, marijuana wasn't strong enough or rebellious enough for Megan.
I remember the first time I took a hit of crack. There was an instant where I was like, wow, I can't believe I'm doing this. I really shouldn't be doing this, but whatever.
The next step came easily.
I started selling cocaine and I was smoking all my profit. So my dealer came to me one day and said, Megan, try this. The first time I used heroin, I sniffed it, just a little tiny bit, and I got sick. I was throwing up, but the high was so intense and it was just so, I realized at that point that that was my drug.